Alright guys, kind of jumping right into it, but as you can tell by the title of this video, we are kind of in a rush to get to a Chevy dealership. I know it's a little different than what we're used to, but this Chevy dealership actually has one of the new C8s, and they're only open till 7 o'clock. You can see it's 6:13. This dealership's about a half hour away, so we're gonna see if we can't get there in time enough to film some of the new C8. It's in an orange color that's just out of this world, so I'm just gonna try and jump right into it, guys, and hopefully we'll be able to get there in time to film some of the new C8 Corvette. Just about there. I kind of expect a decent crowd. It's 6:35. We'll see. I think that they had a bigger crowd earlier. I saw a bunch of Corvettes heading the opposite way. So yeah, we'll see what we get into when we get there. Looks like Chevy wants to get in on the green truck action. So not only do they have the Corvette over there, but it looks like they brought their whole setup. So you can see we have seating options, talking about the interior, steering wheel options, seatbelt colors, interior colors. If we come over here, you can see the front brake color options for the Corvette. This is what's here today, Sebring orange, and then all of the wheel options. These bronze ones aren't too bad, actually. Looks like there's a line here to sit inside it, but this color, I would say, is fairly close to like the pumpkin in the Wranglers, but it looks so good on this car. The weird thing about it is the front end, like from the front, it's like unmistakably a Corvette. On the side, it's starting to lose a little bit of that Corvette, but it still looks really, really good for a mid-engine car. So it looks like Corvette is going to be sticking with a ton of different colors. The electric yellow is probably my favorite in person, and of course there are plenty of wheel options for everybody. Moving on to the interior, it looks like the customization is insane because there's a ton of different seatbelt colors you could choose from, as well as a ton of different interior colors, so customization's pretty endless. Also, 2 different types of steering wheels. You can get a leather wrapped steering wheel, which I think looks really nice, as well as a suede wrapped steering wheel, which would be amazing for the track, give you a little bit more grip. Interestingly, they have 2 different key fobs, but the only difference I could really notice is one is like a little bit darker. It's like dark chrome as opposed to chrome. And of course for your seats, there's a few different styles. And as you move up through the ranks, the more bolsters you will get. The competition seats are very, very bolstered. I do like the middle ground leather seats. They're vented. They look really nice with the contrast stitching. All right, and that was the new C8 Corvette. Loved the color. Interior was kind of okay. One thing that definitely stood out to me when I sat in it was a very, very, very driver-focused car. If you're on the passenger seat, you just almost feel left out. Like everything, every control is literally leaning toward the driver. So if you want to change like your heated seat or your like AC or anything, you almost have to kind of lean over to see what knob is yours. But while we're out here, we're gonna take a look at this Black Widow. It looks like this is a factory color from Chevy, so watch out, Ryan, because this looks, it's a little bit yellower than Hill's green, but it's very close to your color. Actually, it does have metal flake in it, so I guess it's not your color at all, but it's a pretty close green besides that metallic. Looks like it's got a little spacer lift on there as well. Not only do they have this bright green truck over here, they actually have a couple Camaros that are like neon yellow, and this is one of my favorite colors. It reminds me a lot of the Hyper yellow or Hyper green rather, from Jeep that they made, I don't know, 14 or 15. It was a couple years ago. But this Camaro looks so good in this color. This is why a lot of sports cars, I think, need to be in brighter colors, because they just need to be obnoxious. And driving a sports car anyway, you want anybody to look at you, right? But yeah, guys, take a look at these colors. I mean, in the video, they come out a little more yellow, but these are like, if you can put highlighter to a car, this is exactly the same color that I would imagine comes out of it. And if they make a Corvette in this color, oh boy, is that going to be a good time. The new C8 looks amazing in the orange, but if you can get it in this color, this green, I don't know what it's called, and it doesn't look like they have any window stickers on them, but this highlighter color is absolutely, hands down, one of my favorite colors of all time. Oh, it looks like I was wrong. This one does have a window sticker on it. Oh, the color's called Shock, which, that makes a lot of sense. Shout out to the new body style Ram. These things are freaking amazing. Also, single cab short bed, love it. There's even an M5 that came out to check out the action. And in typical fashion, I get all the way home, forget to record an outro, and this is like a couple days later. Why are my cheeks so red? I'm torn on the new Corvette. I think that the mid-engine is something that they don't really need. Them saying they can't make it go any faster is kind of like a marketing gimmick to me. I think it looks great, but at the same time, it's not Corvette enough for me. I think Corvette is like classic Corvette. That cab is looked way back, the hood is very, very long, and it's just, that's classic Corvette to me. Personally, I'm not sure I'm sold on it just yet, but I do know that pretty much every single Corvette guy that I know is going to trade theirs in for the new C8, which is, I mean, maybe they just hit their target market. So if you wanted a C7 Corvette, this might be your chance, because I'm sure that the used lots near you are going to be loaded with these things as soon as the C8s come out, because like I said, almost every single Corvette owner that I personally know has pretty much already put in their order for the C8, which, again, maybe I just don't get it because I'm not a Corvette guy. And notice while I was editing this video that I said the interior was okay. What I meant by that, the interior is super, super nice, don't get me wrong. What I meant by that was that the interior is super driver focused. And what I mean by that is when you sit in it, everything is like, I mean, it's a cockpit, but it's like everything is facing toward you. Even the screen, like the touch screen, is facing you. All the controls are facing you. So if I were to have Hallie in the car, I feel like she would be very left out of like pretty much the whole entire like scenario of her driving in the car with me. Like, she would have to lean over to even like hit like any of like her heated seat buttons, her temperature controls. Even to see the touchscreen, you had to like, I mean, it's kind of strange in a way. I mean, I get it because it's going to be like a track car, it's more driver focused, but at the same time, for most people that are driving these around the road, your passenger's going to feel like completely left out, and they're not going to be into it. They're probably just going to be over there on their phone because they have nothing else to do. But again, all that being said, really all together, I think the new C8 is absolutely a beautiful car. Get down there and smash that like button if you think I should trade the Jeep in and get a C8 Corvette. Probably would go with the yellow or the orange, but again, not a Chevy guy. So what do you guys think of the new C8? Get down there, let me know in the comments below, and as always, we will catch you guys in the next one.